My name is Rick Eutsler with AirgunWeb. You're joining us for another show of Air Power. I have my buddy Cecil here. How you doing, Cecil?
I'm doing good.
Tell us how things are happening with you, man. You were out shooting today.
Yes, actually. I actually got some really good results with those PBA hot sun pellets.
They're not PBA.
Really
Don't say
sorry.
PBA.
I'm sorry.
They are lead precision, lead-free ammo put out by Hotsun.
Yes.
They're made by H&N. Get your facts straight.
I apologize. But
do you feel thoroughly chastened now?
I do feel that way. But I must say, they surprised me, and I actually got some really good accuracy.
Yeah, you were shooting, what, 30 yards with those things?
30 yards. Actually, I actually was pushing them out to 83 yards and was getting comparable accuracy with some of the name brand lead pellets. So.
Well, there you go. When it's made right, it works.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
We've got a little experiment set up here in the studio, and we're running late, so you guys, hopefully you want to hang out with us while we do this. We're not going to try and rush things, but we got some fun stuff to do here. We have got, we'll call it ballistics gel, just because that's what we're going to call it. It's not really, but
poor man's ballistics gel. Is that what we're going to call it?
This is what you can get at Hobby Lobby in a hurry.
Yes.
A ballistics gel. And we've also got some modeling clay, too, if the ballistic gel doesn't work out too good. But the question was, how effective are hollow points? Now, if you watched the last episode, or the last season of American Air Gunner, we did some actual ballistics gel testing.
Yes, I believe it was episode 10?
It was a lot of fun.
11.
I had never done it. But what we didn't do is actually extract the pellets to actually see what they look like. Today, or tonight, this evening, we're going to not only shoot into the medium that I have prepared, or the clay, if this other stuff doesn't work, but we're going to pull the pellets out. Now, obviously you guys can't see it on radio, but we're going to do our best to describe it, and when it comes time for posting the video highlights, obviously we're going to have all this stuff up there for you guys to take a look at. Boy, I wish you could see this.
They will. I'm going to post these pictures to Facebook.
All right, you go ahead and get it going. And I'm going to hand you the gun, Cecil. See, I'm the nice guy. See what I'm doing here?
Oh, you're even going to load it for me. Wow.
This is the... So we're going to take... First things first here. We've got the Umarex Octane 177 shooting a Super H point. All right?
All right.
Into some ballistics type medium. Cecil is lining up the shot. Very, very quiet. Shush. Very quiet.
You sound like a golfing.
Yes. Very
okay.
Quiet. All right, here he goes. Oh my goodness!
Right through the center. Maybe
that
quarter inch
made me jump.
Well, we are shooting.
I forgot it breaks the sound barrier.
Yeah, that is a light pellet, so it does break the sound barrier, even though it does have a moderator on the end of the barrel.
All right, so
I don't know what you're complaining about. It didn't sound that bad to me.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, so I'm shutting off.
What's that ringing in my ears?
Shutting off the cameras. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome.
Rick, you're not on camera. You can't get all excited about it.
Oh, that looks nice.
Check that out. Check that out.
Yes, it went directly through the medium.
Let's see.
We did get some expansion. And
check that out.
Let's see how
this is
wide is this? This is about 4.5, 5 inches.
Okay.
A medium.
It completely inverted the pellet.
Oh yeah, turned it inside out.
Isn't that not awesome? That's so cool. All right.
See, now that would transfer a lot of energy into game.
Look at the wound cavity.
Oh yes.
You guys, I know you guys are over there going, let's show us. Why can't we see? But that's all right. You will see it. So I'm going to set this here.
Yeah, we'll get the video up, and you'll be able to see all that.
That is awesome. Okay, yes. So what's our next gun, Cecil?
The next gun is the Benjamin Trail MP2.
Okay.
And we will be firing the Crosman Premier Hollow Point.
Okay, let's get another one of them round jobbies.
Which is a 14.3 grain, I believe, right? Yep. 14.3 grain.
All right.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. So we've got the thing about that I'm curious about the Crosman hollow points is the hollow point's a little bit smaller compared to the mass of the pellet. So this will be interesting to see how the expansion is.
Oh, that's what we wanted.
Right through the center. There we go.
All right, guys. I hope you're still with us on Radioland.
You know, this video should be aimed that way for right now.
Oh, check it out. Check that out, Cecil.
Oh, yes. That's, you can actually see where the pellet entered, and then about halfway through the medium, you see that shock, that energy being transferred into the medium.
Here's the second one. And we definitely got some expansion with this.
Yes, we did. About like 50% of the original size.
Good expansion. Check that out.
We'll have to actually take the micrometers and measure how much expansion we actually got.
So to be safe, guys, what I'm doing, just so y'all know, is I've got a block of this electrician's putty that's behind our gel because we didn't have really big molds to use today. So the pellets are going right through them. It'd be great if we could actually get enough gel that the pellets wouldn't go through. But yeah, what are we shooting on this one, Cecil?
25 caliber H&N hollow point.
And we're shooting what gun?
We are shooting it with a Hatsan 125 with a gas ram.
Oh, right, all right, all right. So here we go.
And
ooh,
there we go.
I
think that may have gone through the block into the block in the back behind it.
I think it went straight through.
Well, this 125 has a lot of power.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Oh, that's a lot of expansion going through there.
Check that out. And here's the pellet. It barely made it out the other end. So what were you shooting?
Wow, really? Wow, that was the H&N hollow point right there.
Yeah.
And that's, what, 26.23 grain.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's very cool.
A little bit, we got some expansion out of it.
You guys are really going to want to see this when you can, we get all these pictures up there. These are pretty awesome. So I know Sue's been doing this, so I'll bring this up to this camera.
Not too much deformation.
I will take pictures of that in just a second.
All right, so what we've got now is we're going to take a look at the new Evanix Sniper X2. By the way, this whole segment tonight, the testing we're doing is brought to you by Evanix. They have sent me their new Evanix X2K. I'm so excited, I don't even know how to talk. Their new Sniper X2K, which is a carbon fiber tank. I have the carbine version, fully suppressed, very, very cool rifle. So we've got that. We're going to be shooting 357 95 grain hollow points into the medium to see what it does. The last thing we're going to do is going to go a little bit crazy because I think we're going to do it anyway, even though it's not on the schedule, but we're running late, and so to heck with it, we're going to do it anyway. I've got the 45 cal. Now, I don't have any more ballistics gel that could even begin to work with 45 cal, but what I do have is a big honking chunk of modeling clay. Played a little with this earlier today. That's fun. So I'm going to get out of Cecil's way, get the cameras rolling.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Oh, yeah, that worked. Let's take a look at that. Work my way over there.
I think that rocked the whole target stand sufficiently.
A little bit, yep.
Now, that one scared me.
That one get your attention, hon?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's the block of goo. And it obviously went just clear through that. I mean, there was nothing, no stopping it at all.
No.
So there's your goo.
The amount of energy going into that one was pretty massive. But one thing you have to remember, I mean, it's a pretty good wound channel going through here and a lot of energy transferred. But we're only firing at medium power on this, right?
Yeah, it buried into the to my electrician's plumbing.
Plummy.
Electrician's clay. There you go.
Oh, yes.
Now, I don't think that medium really does it justice.
It doesn't.
So I'm going to go get the modeling clay.
Yes.
Because I know.
Oh, yeah. That was the modeling.
I know that when we shoot the modeling clay, that's going to make all the difference. All right, one more time. We've got the Evanix X2K. All right, Cecil.
All right, everybody ready?
We are ready.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh. Wow, that whole thing just expanded.
Did you hear the thump?
Yes.
All right, now.
That's almost that hollow thump that you hear when you hit a deer with an arrow or a rifle round.
So let me stop the cameras. Okay.
Yeah, you guys can't see this, but there's probably a 1-inch hole through this entire thing.
Oh, that's bigger than 1 inch, isn't it?
Yeah, in the center, it's probably 2.5 inches. I don't know if you can get a photograph down in there. That is expansion right there. Wow, that thing is almost expanded into separate petals.
Yeah, that's where it went in. I'm gonna put this
The
on the camera.
entrance wound is generally smaller than
look
the
at
exit.
that, and then look at the cavity coming out.
And the cavity in the middle isn't nearly as small as the one. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So now we have the final shot. So Cecil's grabbing the Evanix.
The Evanix
45 cal sniper. Now this will put out about 150 foot-pounds with this pellet. So the idea of trying to do it here in the shop is I've got like backups on backups. So there's a reason I've got a decent backstop going. I think. Let's make sure all the cameras are rolling, Cecil. I don't want to miss this.
Yes. You can tell that one wasn't suppressed,
that one had
unlike the
a little
X2K.
bit of a mark to it. Yeah, that was not suppressed. Okay.
That's what's beautiful about that X2K is the suppressor on it. And I mean the carbon fiber bottle too, but I mean this the 45 caliber, the standard sniper,
it's loud.
It's loud, but it's accurate and it's powerful.
All right.
Boy, when you see the hole, it's quite an impressive thing.
Yeah, we'll have to compare that side by side with the
other one,
the 357, and
we got a lot more penetration.
Let me see, Cecil.
Holy mackerel!
That's going in, and that's coming out.
And check this out. I'll pull the bullet out.
This is the entrance.
There you go. It's shorter and squattier than it once was.
Yes, it is.
Hope you guys found that fun and enjoyable.
Seeing it on the radio?
Yep, we're trying to...
Well, we got Sue there trying to post pictures as fast as she can, so keep you involved in the process.
Yeah, and we've got slow motion footage.
Already shutting off.
Rick, I have a question.
Yeah.
Pez said some of the guys on the GTA forum are asking him, can the tack stock fit the QE long without issues?
Yes.
Yes, it can.
The only caveat with that is that if you have a 25 cal, the magazine reservoir for the pellets will not fit well. You're going to have to modify the two little magazine holders in the tack stock if you have a 25 cal.
Okay. And any plans on reviewing the NP2?
I have had all kinds of plans to review the NP2. They just have not worked out. You know, in honesty, I've had several of them through the shop, and they've had one issue or another. And rather than try and review something that's not working the way it should, I'm sort of waiting for them to get all the bugs worked out, and we'll hopefully get to that this year. So, all right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. I know the first part was maybe a little long, and the last part was maybe too much of a tease. So next show will be next month. We'll be announcing the exact date. I don't know it off the top of my head. But we will be having another show. It'll be after shot. We're going to be talking about it. What you got, Sue?
One more question.
Yeah.
Can the QE shroud be self-installed pretty easy for the handy guys?
You know, if you can get, if you can order it from Hatsan, then yeah. I mean, it's a barrel. It's really, I think it's a new barrel, new shroud. It's a little spacer, and it's obviously the components for the
moderator.
The moderator. So I believe they're. If they don't now, that they may be willing to sell you that as an entire kit. But yeah, it's very easy to drop in.
For the BT65 Elites, that they were, if you sent it in, it was around $100. They would install the QE shroud for you.
I got you.
So that may be one, you know, for safety's sake and for warranty reasons, they may want you to actually send it in. That's one thing we can ask when we talk to them at shop.
That's a good point.
Mobile Mail would also like to know about if you can talk about casting your own big bore bullets, where to get decent molds for a starter.
Well, funny you should mention that. I just got I worked a deal with Sam Yang and Pyramid Air to keep the 909 that I have, specifically so that I could do exactly what you're talking about. I've got a bunch of molds. I don't know what's going to work. I've got a smelter. I've got a ton of extra lead that I've collected over the last 6, 7, 8 years. So I'm going to start converting that into ingots and then melting it down. I've got molds for 357, different weights and sizes. I've got molds for 45, different weights and sizes. I guess there's some other materials that you need so that they break free properly. And then there's got the time to do it. So yes, as soon as I figure out what works, you can bet that I'm going to be sharing that with everybody. So thank you again. For now, this is Rick Eutsler and
Cecil Bays.
And we will catch you next time.
And Sue Eutsler.
Oh.
It's okay.
Until next time, this is Rick Eutsler.
Cecil Bays.
And Sue Eutsler.
With Air Power. Thank you guys for joining us.